I have been
And
sleeping since I was born.
well, that's lucky.
Sometimes better, sometimes worse. Okay, but in all seriousness, I have found sleep as a topic of obsession since relatively early teenage years. I considered sleep as a teenager as a total waste of life and total waste of time.
That's so interesting.
I read somewhere in a book that we sleep for at least a third of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And like that is a lot of life.
Yeah.
And I started reading and learning about this in order to minimize the amount of sleep that I need, or if that is possible. And what was already interesting back then, that there aren't really sustainable ways to minimize the amount of time that you need to spend while you're asleep before you get into the REM phases, which are essential. At that time, there were already hints that, you know, it might not necessarily be good for your brain, or it might cause you problems down the line, or you don't really perform the way it should. And the most interesting fact was that the data was not coming from the medical literature. It was coming from the world of business or the world of military training, or from the elite athletes and how they are managed, because this is where even tiny differences in performance are visible very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And that became the second stage of my obsession, is if this is unavoidable, how I can make the most out of it. What are the things that matter? What can I do, or what should I avoid doing in order not to mess up my sleep, to maximize what I can get out of the human that I have? And also at that time,